crazy thing about Mike is that he has very poor vision in his right eye. A lot of people might not know about it, but in the Vitor Belfort fight, he damaged his retina very badly. He's had several surgeries, and he's got oil in his eye that's sort of like protecting it, and he'll have it fixed once he's done fighting. But, you know, if you look at him, one of his eyes is darker than the other eye.
It's true.
And that's that right eye. And did you particularly target things going to that right side, like things off of your left side?
Yeah, it's a lot of things that we drilled on with the left hook. That's why, like, when I hit him with the left hook, that was a lot of...
He would have a harder time seeing things coming out of his vision was more blurry.
He does, but the thing is with Michael is he adjusts himself very well to this, you know, like it's like he knows it and probably knows it himself, but the way he fights, he adjusts it very well. You know, he put himself in a position that he cannot get hit often with this, you know, especially in my fight. So I needed almost to wait for him to commit with the right hand to come over the top. Yeah. And if you look at the fight with Kevin Gastelum, it's the same thing. He missed with the right hand, and then he got countered. It's always when he missed with the right hand that he got countered.
The Kelvin fight, I think, was a mistake.
It was a mistake because he was not prepared for this. He didn't...
Right. Well, it's also he just got off of a crazy fight with you.
It was bad. I think it was a bad mistake from his part. But look, to his credit, he tried to do something and that I try to do all the time. He tried to do something unique and very special. And if he would have won, we would not have this discussion. We would be saying like, man, what a comeback. It's unbelievable. He lose a title, come back straight to fight Kelvin Gastelum. What's amazing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He took a risk, man. And I can't blame him for this. I took a risk myself too. It's just sometimes you roll the dice, you know, and you expect things to go your way, and it didn't go his way.
Yeah.
I felt bad, but it is what it is.
Even he said that when he came out to that fight, the Kelvin Gastelum fight, he just didn't feel like he just didn't feel there.
Of course he didn't feel there because he didn't have the time to prepare for this.
Right.
Like I said,
but
you're not going to go into a fight
too.
and improvise everything. You're going to do the same thing you've been doing in training. What you've been doing in training, you didn't have enough time to prepare for that particular type of body, that particular type of like I said, physical, technical, and tactical, which is the most important one. You didn't have the tactical preparation. Physical was not probably 100% as well. And the technical is there because it's his brain, but you know, it's like he didn't program his autopilot to react to a certain situation that Kelvin will give him. He's a lefty, shorter, stockier, you know, different style than me, completely different. It's like you couldn't have a different, most different style than me, than this guy.
But he won the title that way. He won the title on 11 days' notice.
I agree.
It's like it worked for him in the past.
It worked for him in the past, but he didn't get knocked down or choked out before he fight Rocco. That messed up your recuperation too. You know what I mean? He was fresh, probably. I don't know. Maybe he wasn't. I don't know personally what he was doing. But you know,
how many weeks later was it?
He was not like maybe not even a month or something like.
Yeah, something
he was not. He would not have been cleared to fight if he would have been in America. I don't think he would have been cleared to fight. I think he would not have been cleared to fight. I think he was suspended. I think.
I don't think so because
I think so. I think they because it was in China. Is the different? Maybe the
3 weeks. Wow.
3 weeks. Yeah, man.
Yeah, that seems pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you hurt him with that left hook and then you choked him unconscious.
If it would be me, like maybe I'm not as courageous as Michael Bisping. I would not take the fight. Even me, if I win the fight with Michael Bisping, I would not take the fight.
Is that the word though? Courageous? You're a pretty courageous guy. Is it courageous or is it tactical?
Yeah, tactical. I would not have taken that risk.
Yeah.
That risk. But I'm not in his shoes. I don't know.
Right.
His environment. Maybe he would have.
That toughness is paid off for him though. I mean, he's one of the toughest fucking guys in the sport. He always has been, and that toughness is the reason why he's like, "Fuck it, I'll fight again." You know, let's do it. He's just a fucking animal.
He's a great example of hard work and perseverance and you know, like when you say like everything is possible, it is. Yeah. It's an unbelievable. It's unbelievable fighter. This guy, you know, and courageous and what I like about him too, he stands for the same thing that I stand for against performance enhancing drug, and I think is very important for me. And for me, it was like an honor to fighting him. It was like a lot of guy he lost to it. This guy that been cut on performance enhancing drugs, and he's very open. He talks about it all the time, and you know, I think it's a great model for the sport.
Yeah, I know. I agree, and a great model for just an example of how you can achieve great things if you work hard.
Yeah,
and that's what he's done.
He's one of the guy that, like, I hate him when I was in training camp, but I loved him as well in the same time. I remember at one point we were in a conference in Toronto, and that is an hilarious story. After the conference, we go by the back door of a mall, and there's like I don't know if it was staged or not. I mean, I'm not aware if it was staged. I was not aware of it. So there's a camera, like I think it was TMZ or something. It was a camera that followed us. So there is kids following us. They're about to ask me to take pictures. And then I see a camera coming towards me, and then I see Michael. That's after the conference, and Michael says to me, he's like, "Don't you put your hand on me again, because then I look in his face and like, it's like, what? As you don't put my, and then he create kind of a buzz for the fight, and we start to shout at each other and kind of almost push each other, and then Jason Perillo come, boys, leave it for the fight, boys. But it's not staged, it's true. And I'm like, man, what the hell is doing there? But then after I realized it was on TMZ. There were a camera there. Then the kids who came to ask me for an autograph, they kind of get intimidating. They were like, they went back. Then I turned around and say, "It's okay, it's finished. Now you can come." And they go, they went back to their apartment. I'm like, oh God, what it is, you know. But that was probably the best promotion of the whole fight, like that particular incident. You know what I mean? So I hate him and I love him the same way. Michael is kind of a guy that he's a pro at boosting the anticipation for a fight.
Hype.
You want to hate him, but you kind of love him in the same way for the human being that he is, you know?
No, he's great at talking shit, for sure.
Yeah.
That is a big thing these days. I mean, especially after Conor.
Yeah.
You know, Conor McGregor has kind of changed the sport in a lot of ways, and that shit talking is a huge factor now.
It is, but sometimes you don't know when is real, when is not, because I'm not. It's not part of my personality. And same thing at the ESPN in Boston. Same thing. We do an interview. We go back and forth, blah 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 blah, kind of almost insulting each other, so to speak. Then the UFC does everything to separate us from one of each other. Like I'm like, I don't know if it's real or not. I don't even know if he's trying to push me. I'm gonna push him back because I feel threatening.
So you don't know if it's hype or
I
if he's
don't
really
know myself
ready to fight.
because I'm not an instigator.
Right.
I don't like confrontation, but it is what it is. So I go to the bathroom in between. Who comes next to the bathroom with us? It's Michael Bisping. Then is the camera that follows us in the bathroom. We're taking a piss next to each other. We're like this. Then I turn around and see Michael Bisping. I'm like, holy shit. Then he tell the camera to F out. It's like, get out. Then the camera goes out. Then he look at me. Then he start laughing. Then I start laughing. then I told him, I say, hey, you got a Range Rover? He's like, yeah. But now he's in the garage. I'm like, yeah, so you need to get rid of it because after a while it start breaking down. He's like, yeah, I know. It's like, okay, game face, see you later. How do you want to hate a guy like this? You know what I mean?
That's hilarious.
But I hate him because when we insult each other, we say real insult and real things that we think about each other, but in a way we have the respect.
Yeah.
So it's real, so that relationship that I have with Bisping was very unique. I didn't have the same relationship with Diaz, for example. Diaz, I didn't know if I meet him even in the street today, maybe he hates my guts. Like, I don't know what he's gonna.
Right.
I don't know if he wanted to fight me or like.
He might really want to fight you. Like, he's not a hype guy.
No, I think
Yeah.
I think he takes it personal. I
Yes.
think it's a freaking sport, man. Is more to life than what it is.
Yeah.
People say, "Oh, fighting is my..." No, man, fighting is not my life, man. My life is my family, man. Is my friend, the people I love. This is what I do in my life. Is not my life. Fighting, if fighting is over, it's over. I turn around and do something else. You know what I mean? Like, is what I do in my life. It's not my life. You know what I mean? It's not the end of the world, man. There's more to life than fighting.
Well, it's funny hearing that from you because you would expect to hear that